Hi guys, Happy New Year's. I wanted to make a quick video. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing to try to pump my volume up. Um, Crystal did a good video the other week, I want to say, about moving your people under your husband's account. So that was one thing that I did. But if you guys remember when Autumn was doing all those team calls and she was on the champions page, um, I believe it was Carl saying that this is not a beginner program and you need to go back to your coaches or your inactive people and stuff like that and kind of like shake them up a little bit and be like, hey, where have you been? What are you doing? We have this new program coming out. This is a perfect time, new year, perfect time to get restarted. And plus there's so many discount bundles. It's kind of like a no-brainer. And for me, last year around this time, I had a lot of people sign up because it's New Year's and are coming through. So you need to jump on those renewals, even if they renewed or they're going to renew in the next 3 weeks, because Beachbody would have sent you an email that said, these are the people that are renewing soon. Make a list of those people and contact them and say, hey, I see your BOD's renewing. Maybe they are on Shakeology, maybe they're not on Shakeology, but plug them into deal for them. Because I mean, a lot of people, I don't know about you guys, but on my accounts, they would buy the challenge pack, the all access month the shakes, and they do their workouts and they use their portion control containers, but they'll skip their shakes here and there. Or they cancel them and they never come back because they think it's too expensive. All right, fine, whatever. It is what it is. But like the shakes, this is their opportunity to get shakes at a really good deal again. So what I've been doing is I go on Google and I open up my back office for my Beachbody back office on one tab. And then I have a couple tabs going. I have a Microsoft Word document, or whatever you use. And what I'm doing is I'm copy and pasting things, an email into that Word document so I can move that information. I don't have to look it up over and over again to the different people. So and I'm going to show you, I'll share my screen and show you what I'm doing, but I'm Googling 80-day obsession, whatever pops up, I hit video. I find one on YouTube that I like. There's actually one from Autumn that I like. It's like 5 minutes long. There's other ones with just a regular guy like, hey, this 80-day obsession. Like, I don't love that one. I like Autumn's better. So I copy and paste that link. I put that in the email. So I'm like, hey, if you guys didn't hear about 80-day obsession, here's a quick video to tell you what it is. That's explaining the program. Then I say, listen, I might even, the subject line, your upcoming BOD renewal. And I'll say, hey, I see your BOD renewals coming up. I just want to let you know you have an option if you want to get shakes again, or if you want to try 80-day obsession, here's some things that you can do. And so here is the link to show you what 80-day obsession is. Boom, the YouTube link. Then I say, here's the number for customer service. All you have to do is call them up, cancel your BOD account. And then here is a link and order again. And they can, do the all access on demand Shakeology challenge pack, which is still $160. It's going to be $160 forever. And they're basically getting their shakes for $70 off. They get another package of containers, which is great. You can never have enough of those. But I mean, most of them, I'm going to say most of them are doing 80-day obsession. And that thing is just a steal. It's like $170. And if they order before January 14th, and they're going to get their 1 year, they're going to get all their equipment, they're going to get their shakes for a month. But those are the things that you need to jump on, kind of like go back to your coaches, make sure your coaches are ordering this stuff, and just let it trickle down, because what's going to happen is, and I've told my coaches this, that, you're going to start doing 80-day obsession, or other people are going to see other coaches posting about 80-day obsession and be like, what is this? You need to tell me about this. Why didn't you tell me? Feature in the back office and send them the information, get ahead of it. And we still have time. I mean, I've been trying to be fit, and we still have 2 weeks before we could, before this thing, actually launches. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll just show you real quick what I've been doing. But again, just use a Word document, because the only thing that happens with this email is it doesn't save your email, and then you're like, oh, I could have used that email again. So okay. So, and for my newer coaches or whatever, you would just go to teambeachbody.com. You're going to sign into your account. You'll hover over coach. And then you have the share a cart too. You can always use that. But I feel like that's kind of a little bit farther down the road, because you initially, you need to, let them know what the actual product is before you're sharing a cart. So this is kind of your initial, like, hey, your renewal is coming up. This is what, so, to send an email, I mean, maybe you just start with a question and you just say, hey, have you heard of this yet? Here's a link to show you what it is. Hopefully it writes back and says, yeah, tell me more about it. From your Beachbody email account, just because it looks, I haven't done this yet because there's a limit on it, but if you have your account set up, it actually looks really nice when this email comes through. It has your picture on it and how they can contact you. And then you want to go to customers. And then what you could do is you could just hit select all. And you would put in here, so it's that, there's 45 recipients. These are the customers that are under Andy's account. And then your subject line, you can put, 80-day obsession, if you're just going to send them that YouTube link, which I have saved right here. Paste that baby in there. Let's say you don't want to email your entire list. You want to make it more personal, which is what I actually suggest. And the reason why I suggest that is because I've been doing this and I can't tell you that it's been, foolproof. So let's see. Let's look at Chrissy here. I know Chrissy signed up in the summer. She still has Beachbody On Demand. So she needs a completion pack. So what I want to make sure that I'm doing is that I'm going over to this shop area here, and I'm going to find, actually, no, I apologize. Let's get out of this. You actually could do your share a link thing, which I did already. And I'm going to show you where it's at, just for the people who don't know or not familiar with this back office. You would go to support helpful links, and Team Beachbody Coach link generator. Put your ID in here, 2527, submit, and then it's going to put your ID on the back end of all of these links. So like I said, Chrissy already has Beachbody On Demand. She is not due for renewal anytime soon. So I want to get her a completion pack. And let's say I already talked to Chrissy and she said, yeah, I'm interested in 80-day obsession. So let's get her a completion pack. Let's see, that's performance, chocolate recover, whatever, that's a challenge pack. Oh, we're on. Okay, so here's your completion packs. So I'm going to copy and paste this link into my email, but I'm going to put it, this is my Word doc, but I just have like rando shit put in. So this is for Chrissy. So, and the reason why I'm showing you guys all this is because I've been playing around with this email for a while, and I hate to see you waste your time. I'm like trying to figure it out. That's why I have this Word doc kind of go over here. And because there are so many options with the 80-day. So we want to do coach email, Chrissy again. And then Chrissy, we'll just do 80-day obsession. And maybe she's not sure what she wants to do, and maybe I need to copy and paste several links in there for her. I need to give her that information. I need to give her this, this YouTube link so she knows what 80-day obsession is. It's like her own little personal commercial. And then I could give her several links to options that she can do with the type of customer that she is. So there is a little bit of work into this. You're going to have to figure out where this customer is, if they're even interested in 80-day obsession. But these are the people that you want to talk to, the people that that already kind of have somewhat of a base. But then you would hit send and your email would go off. So I showed you how the email, showed you the coach links. If you're doing any challenge groups, also some great resources would be in the training. You would go to under training library. challenge groups training. And there will actually be, what the heck is it called? The challenge group guides. So if you guys, the 80-day obsession challenge group we have going, I used a post from A Little Obsessed just because we're still a week out before the start date. So I just jumped into A Little Obsessed and used one of those. But I mean, it's all here for you. And you just can copy, you save the picture, copy and paste the wording into my challenge tracker portal. If you're doing the tracker app, you don't have to into your office to get in these guys. There's actually a button within the portal there, so you don't have to flip and forth. So lots of uses, easy ways for you guys. You can work on your results and stay in touch with customers without having to waste a lot of time on coming up with challenge group like that. So it's all here for you. But again, my suggestion, what I have done to keep my volume, I did like what Crystal said. I'm on my regular 80 people under my husband's account so that he, the mission, and then we both cycle the volume and both lists. And I'm hitting every single one of the people up and I'm saying, hey, what are you doing for the new year? What, do we need to have a 80-day session? Maybe we need to do clean week. I have a clean week group going too. And guess what? There's a challenge group for that. So if you guys are worried about, running groups and how much time it takes, have gotten a lot easier with these guys. Also on Facebook, Bomb on day, you can schedule a laptop. You can't do it from your computer. You have an 80-day obsession group, or you're in the group with me. And like right now, I have 3 groups I'm gonna go off with for January. Now, granted, my team that are helping. It's not like I'm gonna do it all by myself, but to a group here. We can get into, here's my groups right here. So here's my clean week group, your new healthy lifestyle, I called it. How fancy, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm asking these people to start with a clean week, and then maybe go into something like Country Heat, or go into 21-day fix, or yoga retreat, something like that. Or they can even start a new people. I don't want my new people to get mixed in with my 80-day obsession people, because I feel like that might be too much for them, but I want to give them options in these groups every day too. So what you can do is, like, let's say we go, we were in that challenge group app, challenge group guide. We go to clean week, we find our post, we copy and paste it, and we come here, we're going to post something, the clean week post. So we'll just type something here. Pop actually schedule this post. So you can sit down tonight if you wanted to and schedule your posts out for the entire week for all your groups, and just save tons of time. And like I said, that'll give you time to make sure that you're reaching out to your people, and instead of like trying to figure, trying to don't reinvent the wheel. All the tools are here. All right, I don't want to get this video getting too long. So hopefully this was helpful to you guys. Where is my screen share? There it is. This was helpful, and you're able to use these tools. Please ask any questions if I went over too fast. And I hope you guys have a fabulous new year, and fill up those penises. Sorry, my in-laws are in the other room and I didn't want to say it really loud. Okay. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you soon.